Hey guys, welcome to the Lucy Show. I have missed you all so much. Honestly, I tell you guys that even though this is my second channel and the smaller channel, this is secretly my favorite channel. But it's been really hard to do live streams while I've been away for less than a month, but it feels like forever. Honestly, I think with YouTube, if I step away for like even 1 week without making videos, I actually feel so awkward making videos even after like 1 week. Even though I've been doing shorts here and there, which by the way, YouTube algorithm don't understand it. It's been so weird. I feel like my second channel sometimes I get better views than my main channel. I don't know if my main channel is like blocked off or is like flagged or something, but recently I've noticed that I will do shorts on this channel, the second channel, and it will randomly like stuff that's like 15 seconds of my life. It could get like 4,000 views, whereas my main channel, where I have currently 35,000 subscribers, whereas on this one there's like 2,000 subscribers, the main one can't get shorts that hit 4,000 views easily. So I don't know what's going on with the algorithm, but it's really wacky. Anyways, hey there, GB love. All of you guys in the second channel of mine, if you enjoy my live streams, just talking about anything under the sun, movies, Netflix shows, I'm going to talk to you guys about these two movies that one fully watched and enjoyed, and then the other one watched halfway, didn't really understand. Oh, I just forgot another one. Okay, I'll add it to the title right now. But I watched 3 separate movies on the plane, and one of which I did not finish that I wanted to talk about. I can't believe I actually watched E.T. You know, that movie where it's like E.T. Go Home, Steven Spielberg, I think. I've always meant to watch it, but I've never watched it. And I'm like, might as well on the plane. I forget if I think I did it on the way to Spain or maybe on the way back. Um, but it was random. I had no idea what was going on. I still don't really think I understand ET that much. I was very wowed by the fact that it was done so long ago, like the graphics and whatnot, and the storyline still was really entertaining for like that time period of what they could produce. Also watched, I guess, an even older movie, I want to say, 2001, it's called Space Odyssey. So the only reason why I even considered watching the 2001 Space Odyssey is because my SO told me about it and said that it's like a movie that he's been meaning to watch. So I'm like, okay, I might as well check it out. I could not even finish it. It was way too slow for me. I thought it was interesting that like how it was carried out, at least in the beginning, for so long in the Space Odyssey. There was no talking. I thought I was watching like a Mr. Bean movie. So I kind of like the fact that it was just like a lot of instrumentals and like very theatrical without any words. And it has a lot of deep expressions about just kind of like humans. I think was it apes? I think it was apes featured, right? But more so just like how humans are and I guess our inability to trust and all that, and it kind of foreshadows what happens later on. So anyways, I ended up not finishing the movie. I kept skipping it because it was just like way too slow for me. 2001 Space Odyssey. Maybe one day if I'm feeling it I will watch it to the end. But I know the gist of it now, from talking to my SO about it, and I think it's kind of crazy that somebody from 1968, because even though it's called 2001 Space Odyssey, I guess the movie was made in like 1968 or 1960s or something. So really early, early on for such realistic depiction of how humans are and how technology would be like in the future. Honestly, some scenes really surprised me, just like the designs of even like the couches or the chairs, of how they thought that people would maybe dress like or what the rooms would look like in 2001. That type of guessing done in the 1960s is really impressive. And it just really goes to show that they think a lot of, I think like in the let's say 1968, they were trying to guess how people would be like 30 years forward. And I think throughout movies, most of the time, we give people too much credit on how much better technology can get. At least that's what I learned from the 2001 Space Odyssey movie, that when you watch it, it's like, oh, that's how people thought what technology would be like 30 years forward. Whereas in 2001, we didn't even have like iPhones working the way nearly close to how they work now, right? So in 2001, Apple was just like starting to take off and obviously didn't have the iPhone like this. So I guess when they guess for about 30 years forward, you're going to have to add at least 20 years or another 10 years on top of that. So people generally, I think, can't guess what the future is going to be like. And I think even right now, if a lot of people are like, oh, we're going to have flying cars in the next 5 or 10 years, I would say it probably is going to be more forward in the future than we think. It's my 2 cents. 2001 Space Odyssey, HAL. Yes, the supercomputer was called HAL something something, like 9,000 or whatever. Each letter is one away from IBM. Oh, what? I didn't notice that, but I did, Henry. I did notice, like right in the beginning of the movie, or like midway when I skipped it, when you looked at the, was it the spaceship that they're on or whatever technology that they were using in the movie, it did feature IBM. So I think maybe it was sponsored by IBM. I don't know. My phone says it's still 80 degrees outside. Dan says, oh boy, Lucy's back. Hey there, Alan. Welcome to the stream. An amazing human being. Smash that like. Thank you guys. Yes, I miss all of you guys. I hope you all had an amazing last couple of weeks. Did you guys do anything crazy or any insane news you want to update me on your life? Hey there, Diamond Hand 69, member for 10 months. Oh wow, Rubber Chicken YOLO Gang. Welcome back, Lucy. We miss you. Love your streams. Smash a like plus subscribe. Thank you for using all those stickers. I really need to start updating my stickers. Life has just been crazy. I don't know if you guys can tell, I do have a lot of makeup on always, but I've been sick for like, okay, since August 4th, probably. I've been sick for a whole week. It's just been insane. I mean, one thing about not doing as many videos while I was on vacation, that's one, but I literally like couldn't afterwards, because even though I would try to like do streams from the hotel and whatnot, I just couldn't when I started to get sick. And it was the dumbest thing, because like having lived through COVID, you would think that I would be more distraught over COVID, but I was doing live streams like it was nothing when I had COVID. But no, I got destroyed and wrecked by a cold. Like I literally thought that I was going to die for the last week. And this is how I got sick. I know exactly why. It's actually shockingly sad. I was very, very tired throughout my trip, like walking 10, 15,000 steps every single day. And I was doing that for about a week, and like I was just getting tired, and it was super hot in Spain, obviously. So I was sweating every day, walking way too much. So my body, I think, was just like kind of, it was a little bit weak. It was a little bit weak, and I wasn't getting enough sleep because I'm trying to like go everywhere all the time. So it was like all of that jumbled together, while with the time difference, still trying to check my stocks and crypto and whatnot. So all those things added together. At the end of my trip, I had 5 hours of sleep, went on a plane, showered, and accidentally had cold water. So a hot shower, and then I had cold water like just hit my face, hit my head in the shower, and it was just like stung me. And I didn't really think too much about it because like that happens all the time. Well, not all the time, but it's happened before, and it's not like I get sick from it. But the next day, I woke up and my nose was just like nonstop dripping, and I'm like, holy cow, I have COVID. It's done. And then I did a COVID test. I didn't have it, but I was just like, my nose was just like dripping all day. There was nothing else wrong with me except I just couldn't stop like my nose was running. Then the second day, it was just horrid. My nose stopped running. I just started to have like build up like thick mucus, phlegm, and then I just pretty much had mucus and phlegm, and I still do. I feel like my nose every hour I'm still like sneezing, but I no longer have like thick phlegm or anything like that. But I was just like really, really sick for 7 straight days, and I basically wanted to die each and every one of those days. So yeah, this is all because I had cold water hit my head in the shower and I didn't get enough sleep. I mean, maybe it's also my diet because I have been eating less, but I always get my nutrients in every day, so I don't think it's really the diet, to be honest. Oh, hey there, David. Welcome to the stream. Alan says, wait, congrats, Alan. Alan says, got myself a new job. Yay! Congrats, Alan. I love hearing that. I need to get me a new job, but more on that later. And I think I told you guys why I can't. Just kind of life is happening. I love what I do right now, which is trading stocks and YouTube. I don't really consider my job. I consider it as just an extra side income thing, and really just my hobby. And I enjoy doing this. This is like my passion. But job wise, I don't think I could sustain myself just trading, unless like Dogecoin or Doge on Mars or something that I have, or Ethereum or Shiba Inu, like some position I have blows up randomly, then okay, maybe I could try to live off that for a while. But right now, I don't think it's sustainable for me to like feel that I am making as much money as I could with a full-time job. So I really do want to work, and I am still doing real estate on the side, but not really doing too well when I'm flying around traveling. So yeah, I want to do another job that's like full-time or maybe even part-time that gives me more money, that's more solid, have an actual employer. That's not Google, even though I love you, Google. So yeah, I want that, but I don't think I could do it, unfortunately, because I do have someone close to me that currently needs my care. So can't do that for a while. But anyways, congratulations. That's what I meant to say. I want a new job myself. Lucy, come on, food to David. Are you speaking to me in Spanish? I can't. I am so pathetic, guys. I forgot how to say goodbye in Spanish. So I'm trying to say bye. And I'm like, can you teach me how to say bye in Spanish? And I think it's adios. I forgot. Is it adios? But I just know hola. And then when I was there, guys, it's just like all of what I thought I knew in Spanish just like flew out of my head. I was not able to communicate at all. The only words I knew were mainly learned from Money Heist, which is like vamos, vamos, vamos. Like quick, 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 fast. And bad words, lots of bad words that I did not say on the trip. But I did hear other people in Spain, the locals, say bad words on the street. Like this one guy bumped really hard into this other dude. So the other dude, I think it sounded like Arturo. I don't think I'm saying it right, but I heard it in Money Heist, and I know it's a bad word or it's calling someone stupid. Oh yeah, it's Money Heist popular there. Oh yes. So when I went to La Sagrada Familia, which is the beautiful church that you will see depicted in many of my Instagram posts. If you're not following me on Instagram, it's just living with Lucy 123, link down below. Please make sure you're subscribed first, ring that notification bell, smash that like button, all that good stuff. And if you haven't already, check out the 13 free stocks you can get from MOOMOO between August 15th to September 30th using my link down below for a MOOMOO professional stock trading app. Oh wait, ciao. Goodbye is ciao. Oh, so it's not adios. I don't know who taught me adios. I said that to somebody. Okay. Ciao. Yes, they were saying ciao to me. I don't know why I said adios. Did you eat the paella? Am I saying that right? Paella? Yes. And I didn't even know it was called paella. It's like it left my head. Guys, I was like the most pathetic person in Spain. I was such a tourist, but like I didn't know a jack anything about Spain. The reason why I even went to Spain is because I wanted to choose a place, a destination where me and my group was new to and we did not go to before. And Spain was one of them. but also I just really wanted to see La Sagrada because I've seen so many beautiful Instagram pictures. I am the type of person now that if you tell me to go somewhere, I will, because you say it's beautiful, I will second guess that and then see how picture worthy it is. And then I'll go and type in the place on Instagram. So recently, my friend has been talking about this hike that we're supposed to go on in a future trip. And I wasn't really convinced. I'm not like, I want to go on this hike because I'm not obsessed with, going on really intense hikes. And for the longest time, I was like, I'm not sure if I want to do it. So recently, I'm like, okay, I'll just look it up on Instagram. And then right away, in like 30 seconds, I saw all the beautiful pictures on Instagram. And I'm like, yes, I will do that hike. So yeah, I'm easily like, thanks to Instagram, I think it's probably made more losers like me want to travel. But yeah, La Sagrada is literally the reason. I saw it on Instagram and I'm like, I need to go to Barcelona. Where is this place? I guess it's in Barcelona, Spain. I'm going to Barcelona, Spain. Um, so anyways, in La Sagrada, there's like this TSA whole thing, body check thing that you got to do before you enter the cathedral. I don't know, I think it's all the cathedral church. I always call it a church, but people there call it a cathedral. So yeah, when you enter the church, they don't let you go in until they like check your bags, everything, like through the X-ray machine or whatever. I had to like literally take off my iWatch, which the American borders didn't even ask me to do ever. So I was kind of shocked. But it was funny because I saw a mask, so like the money heist mask. I think it's of Dali, right? Which now makes sense. It was so bad. I didn't know that who Dali was and what his art was when I was watching Money Heist. I was just like, oh, it's an artist. Okay. I didn't really think too much about it. And I was like mixing the art in my head. I thought, like the melting clock, like art, the art of the clock that's melting, like on the desert or whatever, and just like all these melting clocks. You might have seen it somewhere. So that's apparently by the artist Dali Dali, which is the mask featured in Money Heist. I kept thinking that was Picasso all these years. So fully embarrassed myself when I saw these souvenirs of the clock melted, and I was like, "Yeah, Picasso." And then the lady's like, "No, that's Dali." And I'm like, "Who's that?" She's like, "That guy with the mustache. That's on our wall." And I'm like, "Oh, okay, I got it." So, anyways, yeah, I'm sorry. I'm a very bad storyteller. I just realized my mind is everywhere. So the Dali mask from Money Heist was confiscated. That was my point at La Sagrada, at the TSA little checkup thing. And I've seen it many places, souvenirs and stuff like that. And like the app Rakuten, I keep telling you guys to get, and you should totally get if you haven't already. Link it down below. So Rakuten is like, I want to say it's a Japanese company, but do your own DD, entertainment purposes only. Rakuten is this app that I have been using and promoting on my videos because I actually use it myself. Let me show you what it looks like. Let me move it over here. So this is the Rakuten app. You see that purple little app thing? So this Rakuten app is where I go to if I want to shop, let's say Target or Sephora, any major brands like Walmart. So instead of just going on the Walmart website, I go into this app, right? And then I find Walmart or Sephora, whatever it is I want to shop at. And basically Rakuten will get a commission from Walmart or from Sephora, thanking them for bringing me as a client to their shop, and then they'll get a kickback and they'll give me a portion of their kickback. So it's kind of like free money. So obviously I love it. But it was just so hilarious that in Spain, literally I was seeing so many kids wear Rakuten t-shirts. It like I guess Spain is famous for, well, Barcelona is famous for their FCB. Is it called FCB? Football, soccer, Barcelona team, right? So on the streets, literally everywhere at like convenience stores, souvenir shops, it was just nonstop t-shirts of like they're like sports jersey soccer t-shirts that were purple and it had the words Rakuten on it. So there's like some type of a massive sponsorship going on there. And I was just like, wow, I'd never seen it because it's just I don't see that in America. Their soccer jerseys are sponsored by Rakuten. Ah, okay, that makes so much sense, Henry. Thank you. Did you found any one owning Doge? David says. Unfortunately, no. I did go around Spain. I did make a couple videos, which will be released on the main channel, where I was screaming Dogecoin or Doge a la Luna. And no, nobody responded back. Nobody responded back saying Doge a la Luna. There was nobody wearing Dogecoin t-shirts, Doge shirts. There's not even a single soul who wore a Bitcoin shirt, which is kind of made me sad. I did see somebody with a Starry Night t-shirt, which I thought was kind of a coincidence because we were talking about like the Starry Night art. I think on one of my streams, like before I left for my trip, and I saw that like at LAX. So yeah, I didn't see anybody with any Bitcoin crypto shirts. Yeah, I was also in Canada for a little bit, and I didn't see anybody with Bitcoin shirts. We are very much lacking on that front. But I did pass by a giant crypto arena sign. I guess that used to be Staples Center in LA very recently in like the last couple of days. First time seeing it. At least that's happening. I hope those signs will not be removed anytime soon. Guys, I am everywhere, but I'm going to try my best to continue on with my story. So, Space Odyssey, recommend if you're interested in slow moving movies that make you think. And I think is a great depiction of like how humans actually are and probably how we're going to treat machines in the end. I think the most interesting about all of it is I think it's a really realistic problem that once AI is smart enough, like in the movie Space Odyssey, once AI is that intelligent and it comes down to us destroying the AI or the AI destroying us, I feel like movies always make it seem like humans are going to destroy AIs in the end, whereas I personally believe that if AIs are smart enough, they're just going to destroy us. And who knows, maybe this whole thing has happened in the past and it's just continuously on repeat and it's just a story. Maybe life is a story of machines continuously um, reaching that level and then destroying all of humankind and themselves. And then we restart this process again, and then we're restarting machine building. That could be a movie in itself that is just nonstop repeat. Like humans creating machines, us thinking that we created them, whereas really they're like luring us to create them over and over again, and it just never ends. It's like the chicken and the egg. AI, just a database of instructions. Kryptonian says, I only have a Cardano hat. That's a profile pic here, lol. I want a Polygon hat too. Oh, speaking of Polygon, oh my God, I can't catch a break. Literally, I dreamed of it just reaching $1, but of course I would be shopping when it reached $1. I think I was asleep. I don't know what the heck was happening, but I was not focusing on my crypto when it finally reached that $1. I think I would have been too greedy to sell anyways, but yeah. Oh, what else? You know the clothing brand Zara? Did any of you guys know? I actually shop at Zara in the US. I was mind blown that I was like, why are there so many Zaras here in Spain? I'm like, they must really like Zara. Like, why are all these girls, why are there so many shopping bags with just Zara stuff? Then I realized like Zara is from Spain. Apparently a bunch of people knew about this except for me. So yeah. It's just I knew nothing about Barcelona. I didn't even know that Lionel Messi, I guess, the soccer player, is from Barcelona until I saw a Hard Rock Cafe sign of the Messi burger, which unfortunately I was not able to try because there was only so much food that I had the stomach for. Paella was one of them, and also tapas. Delicious. And a whole bunch of sangrias nearly with every single one of my meals. Holding billions of Doge on Mars to a penny, Mr. Amore says. All right. I hope we make it. Starry Night, is that Picasso? Oh my gosh, I'm so bad at this. No, I want to say that's Van Gogh. But guys, I'm terrible at this. I'm very bad with the artwork. I like to think that I am well-traveled and I have gone to many museums where I have seen real Picassos, but I am so bad. Yes, you need to put all electronic devices in a box for scanning all Peter visas. Very confusing. Also in USA, I could leave my laptop in the backpack, where in Europe, I have to put out everything. So yeah, I'm very confused with this whole pulling laptop out of the backpack thing because I re-entered into the US recently and they did. They did make me remove my laptop recently. Or maybe that was Canada. But yeah, this whole like removal of shoe thing. I don't think I did in Canada, but I had to remove my shoes for the US customs usually. It's just a whole giant mess. But oh, okay, airlines is just getting ridiculous. But I really did like the airline that I was traveling with. I think it's called Transact that got me to Spain because they at least give me food. My God. I've traveled with Air Canada a few times, and the last few times since the pandemic, there's been no real meals. Or maybe my flights are just too short, but like even 5-hour flights, I have not gotten real meals. And I've spoken with the flight attendants, and they're like, "Oh, it's because of the pandemic." And I'm like, are you joking me? It's the pandemic still, I guess, and it'll always be the pandemic, in my opinion. And a lot of other airlines, like Transact, are giving me food. So I don't know. I don't like this whole excuse anymore. That everyone can give with this whole we are on a pandemic thing. But airlines are just crazy costly. And I've been warning people that are going on flights recently. I'm like, bring your own headsets because people are charging $10 for headsets that used to cost zero, nothing. Did you price property? Do their homes look okay with a yard? I also hear that lots of unemployment there in Spain. No, I didn't deal with anything with home properties in Spain. Um, but you hear lots of unemployment there in Spain. I didn't know too much about their unemployment levels, but homeless levels, I think I've told you guys about this. Yeah, there's still a homeless issue, I guess, everywhere. Worse in LA. Like there is no place that's worse than in LA, in my opinion. I've never seen like more tents and homeless people all in one spot, um, as opposed to like in comparison to California. But like I've been to Toronto, and like Vancouver, those places in Canada, although great cities, they also have homeless people. Spain, yes, but I think people in Spain that are homeless though are having a better time because I don't remember seeing like a whole box of baked goods, or maybe it was just that one homeless person, but I saw this one homeless person with like a whole box of baked goods next to them that was like donated. I was like, wow, I've never seen this in my life in LA. Like where do you see people just like everybody giving you baked goods? Maybe there's just a lot of delicious baked goods though. My God, I will be posting videos from my trip, little vlogs and stuff like that I did on this channel very soon. But oh my God, their food is so good. I literally was not disappointed for a single second. I'm obsessed with the food, and I'm not just talking about Spanish food, but like all the food there was good. The Asian food was good. Just even McDonald's, I think, was amazing. McDonald's McCafe is next level in Spain. Just I've never had such good McCafe in my life. I didn't know that they had such good cakes and good service. The best caramel, one of the best caramel macchiatos I've ever had was in Barcelona's McCafe, honestly. Okay, sorry. Wait. I need to check my I need to check my title before I start rambling on. Oh, quick note on Girls' Generation for any K-pop fans. I can't believe I wasn't able to do a reaction video on that, but GG, when I say GG, I always think about Girls' Generation because they're like one of the OG K-pop girl groups with like ridiculous amounts of members in it. And they've been around for like, I want to say at least 12 years. So these girls have been, I guess, in K-pop groups since they were like under 20 years old or 20 years old, and now they're like 31, 32 or 33 years old, and they are back. So I saw their video. I'm so obsessed. I'm so glad that they're around. And at the same time, I mean, just kind of talking about finance all the time, it makes me wonder, are there going to be more comebacks of older celebrities because we're in this financial situation where the economy is not good and people need to come out and like work again or like retire later? Or are they just making a point that, like at any age you can be in a girl group, or at any age you can be a celebrity and do your thing, and numbers, age is just a number type of deal? I hope it's both. It's a little bit of both, but definitely makes one wonder. And I'm so happy that they're back because I love their music. So that's my one little thing on Girls Generation I wanted to say. I love K-pop. House of Oh, sorry, last but not least, so out of all of my airplane movies, so there was ET that I fully watched. I liked, but honestly, I would rate it watching it now in 2022. So like obviously a little unimpressed with the slow scenes and the ET, the extraterrestrial itself. I would like to say I would give it like 7 out of 10 max. I know that's bad because it's such a famous movie, but sorry, it's 7 out of 10 for me. House of Gucci with Lady Gaga, amazing. One of the best play movies I've ever watched. I was so entertained the whole time. It's something that I didn't think was going to be that good, so I didn't go to watch in theaters, but I knew I would one day watch. Um, if you watch When a Star is Born, I think that's what it's called, the Lady Gaga movie with her and Bradley Cooper. I think she won an award for that or something, but uh, if you liked her in it and you thought she was a good actress, like watch this woman in The House of Gucci. Uh, Actually, no. You know what? Who stole the show? It was Jared Leto. Jared Leto was so good in The House of Gucci that I didn't know it was Jared Leto until 30 minutes into the movie. I'm like, who is that? It kind of looks like him, but I'm like, no way. This person cannot be the same human being. But Jared Leto, honestly, he's like psycho good at acting. Um, yeah, so good. I really didn't recognize him. I guess I should know by now because he was good in We Crashed, that Apple, also in that Apple production. We Crash, he was in there, and also very different from Morbius. But I think he's an amazing actor. And Lady Gaga, I heard she's gonna be in the new Joker movie, so that's gonna be interesting too. But anyways, House of Gucci has nothing to do with like why I liked it. It wasn't just the acting, which I thought was amazing. If you like Al Pacino's in it too. Um, it wasn't just the acting. It was honestly from beginning, middle, end, super entertaining, kept me hooked. And I actually just didn't know that much about Gucci and the family and like all the drama. But I thought the storyline was so good, and like watching the characters change. Actually, I guess I'll kind of ruin it for you. So close your ears or stop the stream if you plan on watching The House of Gucci and don't want me to ruin it for you. But for anybody that's actually watched it, what do you think about everything that went down? Do you think that Lady Gaga's character, which played basically the woman who married into the Gucci family, do you think that her character, she was kind of more, because I think this is like one of those love stories or love triangles where I actually don't know who I feel bad for. Usually I feel bad for whoever is that got cheated on, which would be Lady Gaga in this case, or the woman who married into the Gucci family, right? But then this is just like such a complicated issue where I also feel bad for the husband. So the Mauricio, I think Gucci is what his name was. I'm just gonna call him M Gucci for purposes of me not wanting to mess up. But yeah, he was kind of a victim, I felt like, or at least the storyline made it seem that way. I don't know how reality actually is because it's just based off of the story or inspired by the true story of the family. May not actually be. Oh, thank you. GB Love, thanks for the super chat. Off-topic question. No worries. I love off-topic questions. I heard Mount Cox releasing 2.8 billion in BTC on end of this month. What's your thought / plan? I think we talked about this. Yes, we did talk about the fact that they will be releasing. I didn't know it was 2.8 billion actually. I thought it was a little less than that, but sure. Okay, let's say it's 2.8 billion dollars worth in Bitcoin. End of the month. I actually don't think that that's going to be that big of a deal in my opinion. I don't know. I'm just like straight up thinking the numbers because even though 2.8 billion sounds like a lot. Oh, by the way, this is a can of it's all over memes as a can of Coke, but I just wanted to bring it up because I thought that if I found this, I would probably try to sell this on eBay or maybe just keep it for myself because I like strange things. So I find weird things kind of interesting like this. I think actually this would sell for a lot of money. It's like Coke made a mistake. And sometimes mistakes are worth money, like with Pokemon cards. If you have like an off print or I don't know, some really crazy off print that looks really insane, it could sell for a lot of money. So yeah, monetize wise, I would want to keep this can of Coke. I also just think it's kind of hilarious. Makes me want to drink Coke. Okay, wait. So, okay, we'll just go to global crypto market cap, which right now I think the things are kind of sliding down, but still above 1 trillion. So not going to complain. Bitcoin's current market cap is $458 billion. So for me, I'm just feeling the 2.8 billion is not going to be the biggest issue. Yeah, I think it's going to be a smaller dent than the 6.9 billion dent that Elon Musk pulled out of Tesla level. So I'm just like kind of comparing it like that. I'm not sure if I'm doing it right, but I personally don't think I need to be worried. But then again, I don't have that much Bitcoin. More of an issue if you have a lot of Bitcoin. What's your thought / plan? So again, no plan. But I guess if you're saying that, am I worried because Bitcoin's going to cause a fall in Ethereum? I actually think that right now Ethereum's running the show and Bitcoin's not even doing that well. So I don't think that with the tumble of Bitcoin, if it drops below 20,000 again, I doubt Ethereum will be anywhere above $2,000. However, still doesn't worry me. I'm just keeping my Ethereums because I'm already in a position where like kind of like back against the wall. There's not much I can do. I don't plan on selling Ethereum at 2K, 3K, or even 3.9K. So I'm just going to stick with it. We apes stay strong and smart. Love it. If you sell, I could pay 100. If you sell it, I could pay 100 max. GB Love says, I don't know what you guys are talking about. Freaking great, Alan says. Henry, yep, gotta love the alien bugs. Good night, James. Henry says, okay, sorry guys, I'll try to catch up on most of it. Morbius was the best movie of 2022, Mr. Amor says. Really? Guys, I would love to hear from you if you missed the stream live. Let me know down in the comment section below. What was the best movie of 2022? Because there's been a lot, and I'm missing a lot. I didn't even watch The Gray Man. I mean, I really, really wanted to watch The Gray Man on Netflix. Did anybody watch it over here? Did you like it? My sister got a tiny, like 3-ounce Coke when she was in Europe. Seems like a waste of aluminum. Really? I've never seen anything like a closed can. Bardistas, hi there. Good morning, sunshines. I hope is it less hot there over there in the UK? What do you think of my 80 million Luna buy I made? Jeff Pruden says. I don't know. At this point, I think I made the worst purchase ever by buying our DBX, our Red Box Entertainment, without knowing why the heck it was down 50% or about the acquisition. With chicken soup for the soul? Like, what? I always knew of it. I just never read a book ever, I think, from chicken soup for the soul. I think I might have like had to have read it some point in my time. And I don't think I even read it. Oh my God, no, Messi is from Argentina. Messi was the star in Barcelona soccer team. Oh, see, whoops, David. Don't know. I don't know my soccer or really Barcelona stuff. But okay, I guess it was representing Barcelona because all over Barcelona, people seem to say they like Messi, and I saw Messi's face all over the place. Okay, so he's from Argentina, but I guess if he's a star of the Barcelona soccer team, then that would make sense why people are like huge fans of Messi. Oh, saw my first. I hope I recorded this. Maybe it was recorded, and I'll show you guys videos of it. But you know, like they're street performers. But I saw my first street performer in Barcelona. That well, I guess they were getting donations. They were performing. It wasn't like a dance battle, but it was like a soccer performance. It was really cool. It was like by this probably somebody from high school that was just like kicking around a soccer ball the whole time and entertaining like a huge crowd that normally would be like bigger than a dance battle crowd in Vegas. In Barcelona in the middle of the streets at nighttime. I thought that was really sick. I'll be in Cancun October 8th. Henry says, nice, super jealous. Those home prices are insane. Also, McDonald's tastes very good in Mexico for some reason compared to here. I've never had Mexico McDonald's. I've been to Mexico, but I'm sad that I didn't go to a Mexico McDonald's. I will make it. Hi there, Patrick. Well, I will make it like my life goal to hit as many McDonald's as possible everywhere I go. Great Haruhi, the Ethereum emblem that looks cool. I don't want the word, lol. Lucy to Japan is the recap vids. I'll be waiting for Mr. Moore says. Yes, I will be making probably like a billion videos in Japan until I run out of battery. Did you found any owning Doge? Okay, I caught up, I think, with most of the comments. The new Doctor Strange and new Spider-Man, best movies of 2022, Henry says. Yes, I did love both of those. I can't say which one I like more. They were both so entertaining, but I do think that Scarlet Witch is my favorite out of all the superheroes, so I'm biased. I'm gonna have to say the Doctor Strange movie. I hope she makes a comeback or they let her back into the movie franchise. I'd be really sad to not see Scarlet Witch again. I also saw Easter Sunday last weekend. Okay, never seen that. Filipino movie based in California. Neat, neat. Needs to see Bullet Train now. Also, I've never seen Bullet Train. Hold on. Burns, validators, staking, and possible peg. Okay, hold on. So last but not least, yeah, House of Gucci. I would give it. It was just so entertaining to me. The good acting, the plot, the storyline, all of it. I would give it 8.5 out of 10. I think it was one of the more entertaining movies I've watched for free on the plane. Well, I paid enough for the plane ticket, so I think it's not really, nothing's ever truly free. But yeah, I guess the thing that I wanted to bring up through the topic is, would you, like, through inspired by the House of Gucci movie, if your spouse or your significant other or your boyfriend, girlfriend, your partner, whatever you want to call it, if the person you are with is so hurtful to you and just did a lot of things to make you unhappy, like possibly ruining your family business or causing a massive strain between you and your family members or your cousins or whatever, do you justify that as your right to cheat, leave them, whatever? Well, I mean, I think you should leave somebody who's ruining your life, but do you think that that makes it more okay or okay whatsoever to cheat first before fully leaving? Because that's a bit of the storyline that was shown in the House of Gucci. And I felt very indifferent about it for the first time. Usually I would be like, that is a no, don't do it. But I almost felt bad for him. I was like, your life really is sucking with the addition of this woman into your life. How cute or sexy were the people in Spain? I would say I think there's like, I know there's a saying where like, okay, there's like certain cities with more beautiful people than other places. And I think that just comes down to personal preference, like what you like, what are the height, the weight, the look of the people, the fashion sense of the people that you personally like. But yeah, I think people there were definitely beautiful. But I think people are beautiful in the US, people are beautiful in Korea, China, Japan, even though I haven't been to Japan, and aside from just like changing flights. And Canada as well. There's beautiful people everywhere. I will say though, the fashion for the people in Barcelona is up there for me. And it's just my type of style. I think like most of the clothing stores I walked into in Spain, along with like jewelry stores, I just like the way that people dress there. It's just different than, I think it's more edgy and more imaginative, in my opinion, than people in Canada or the US, at least from what I've seen. Um, or maybe I like the bright colorfulness and whatever current styles is popular over there. So what's ingrained in my brain right now about Barcelona is like all good stuff. I love everything about it. And if I could go back to, well, I wouldn't go back there first because there's still more places I haven't gone to, like Australia, for example. Um, but if I want to go back to, I will definitely revisit Barcelona, I think. And I definitely want to go back to Spain because I didn't go to Madrid. So I want to like visit their capital and then eventually do like a side trip to Portugal as well. Spanish women are gorgeous. Absolute. Chad says. Alan says, Lucy leaving us. Yes, but that's because I'm still not fully recovered. I don't know if you can tell, but my nose is a little bit stuffy still. And yeah, I can't overwork my voice box, which I just got back. Oh yeah, I forgot to say. So when I got wrecked off of my cold for no reason, I also lost my voice for like 4 days straight. So I like actually could not do any streams. So I gotta watch it. But really appreciate every single one of you guys that stuck with me, still watching my short videos, random videos that I post. There will be a lot more clips of vlogs. I actually have so many old like videos that I didn't even post from past trips that you're just gonna see a jumble of weird stuff from me. So wait for it. Me too. The new Black Panther, Henry says. Let's see who it will be. I think since Chadwick Boseman has passed away, the character will fight to be the new Black Panther. / curious how they explain his death. I mean, I don't know how they will do that. Are they? If they're gonna say there's gonna be a new Black Panther, are they just gonna recontinue? Because I don't know about the storyline. Are they just gonna like say he died and now there's a new one, or are they just gonna continue on like nothing happened and there's just gonna be a new Black Panther? I don't know how that would work. You need to go to the south coast of Spain, del Sol, the most beautiful part of Spain, in my opinion. By far the best food and sunshine. Ooh, okay. I've never heard of Costa del Sol, south coast of Spain, but I definitely am intrigued. Artistas. Let me know next time when I'm there. Remind me if I forget. The Amy Adams one, the good one. Is if someone is toxic, why stay in that relationship? Dan says. Exactly. So I guess the movie moved me a little bit and made me feel bad for the cheater, McCheater. But in the end, still wrong to cheat. So I guess even though the House of Gucci made me feel very, very bad for the male lead, still wasn't right what he did. Which Arrival, Charlie Sheen or the Jeremy Renner and Amy Adams movie? Okay, that was you guys chatting. I saw Arrival in Barcelona at the cinema. The last 10 minutes were in Spanish subtitles. Had to wait a further 3 months for DVD release to work out. WTF happened. Yeah, I asked how much movie tickets were just because it's me and I wanted to find out more about their living situation. Much cheaper than LA. It's like $14 USD for a ticket, and euros wise, when I asked, they told me it was under 10 bucks. I forgot. I think it was like 8 something. It's probably going to be in my videos. But it was like 8 something dollars. Definitely much cheaper with like near euro USD parity. I think it's still pretty much 1-to-1. But the shopping was amazing. Like food, everything. I think I enjoyed it that extra level because of how cheap everything was. I mean, I don't think I would have enjoyed it as much if like I looked at the menu and €5 was really like more than $7 USD. Anyways, thank you all so much for joining me on this live stream. Smash the like button on the way out. Wait for those videos from Spain if you want to see them. And I will be back, guys. I mean, I am already back, so get ready for more regular scheduled videos on this channel and the main one. Good night.